Ladus here.
And M.
So today we're going to go through an overview of my account and just kind of have a look at what commanders we have, what equipment we have, and so on. So starting off with the number of days played. So we have 931 days that we played, and I actually played the whole time. Now out of the 900, probably for the first 300 days, I would say that I was very low spending, almost free to play, and then towards the last couple of years probably picked up spending quite a bit. But then don't get fooled by thinking that I'm spending a lot. This is not a whale account, to be honest, because if you look at the VIP special privilege chests, you'll see that I actually haven't bought a lot of them, and the real whale would probably have bought all of them.
You only bought one.
Yeah, I only bought one, and then that was the I think one of the equipment bundles that I kind of had to buy. Now, how did we get to VIP 18 then? Well, the reason why we got to VIP 18 is because we spent a lot of time in main alliances in good spending KDs, so that's how we accumulated a lot of VIP, and that's how we got there. Now, in terms of other things, civilization, we're using Ottoman because we like the march speed a lot, and the 5% skill damage is very universal, and I do use archers quite a bit. Now, in terms of troops, let's have a look. So we have 9.5 million troops. Most of them are archer and cavalry from the looks of it. Now, I actually try to keep an equal balance. The reason why infantry numbers is low is because we just played KVK 2 and 3, and that's where you use infantry for both rally and garrison, so that's why those troops kind of died a lot more than the others. In terms of kills, we have 4.2 million, so this is just slightly above average, I would say, so nothing too high, nothing too low. Power 150 million. Now normally we stay within the 100 million zone. The only reason why it got so up is because we recently participated in Zenith. We got about 13 million deads and a lot of resource gathered, a lot of resource assistant as well, and the help times probably shows that we play quite actively, I guess. Now, is there anything else? Achievements, maybe? Yeah, so achievement wise, so we have quite a high number of achievement points, which is very good. Now, the rest of the items that I have remaining, I kind of can't do them because it requires maxing a lot more commanders than what I plan to do. Items, maybe. So resource wise, we don't have a lot because Zenith took up a lot and every KVK takes up quite a bit. I don't know how we are going to survive next KVK. I need to farm a lot more. Speaking of farming, we do have 6-7 farm accounts that kind of support us, so that helps. Speed up wise, this is depleted, much depleted than where it usually stays, again because of Zenith. Boosts wise, we do carry some of the 50,000 reserves, and that's for special occasions. I used to have a lot more of the 20,000 reserves, and they're all gone because of Zenith again. So as we are looking at items, most important two in this screen are the 20% advanced defense, 24 hours advanced defense 10%, and then the 50% capacity boost. So we obviously use both of them for KVK and ARC. Equipment wise, we have I think we have about 28 maybe legendary equipments, and rest of them are epic. Obviously all the epics are talented, well, most of them, and then we have other gathering stuff. So in terms of the legendaries again, so out of the 28 or so that we have, only 2 managed to get special talents. So we are not we are not a whale, so we can't really dismantle and do new for the special talents, not yet at least. So but luckily the 2 where we managed to get special talent, one of them is the archer set chest item, and that's a health one, so it was good to have special talent on that. And the other one we have is the cavalry chest as well, and again that's a health item. So we didn't get many special talents, but the 2 that we managed to get are very good. Now going on to others, so we have quite a bit of AP saved up. I actually want to save a little bit more and then maybe push during one of the future honor honor roll ones. What else have we got here? We have some gold heads saved and we're saving them for Amanetore, and we have a lot of wasted gold heads here from keys that we keep opening, and then yeah, that's that. We do have a lot of passports. The reason why we got a lot of passports is because when we migrated to do KVK2, some of the equipments that we couldn't use, like these ones, that wasn't announced, so Lilith kind of gave us a refund back on our passport since we couldn't use most of our equipment. Not being able to use quite a lot of the equipments did put us into a dilemma. So at one stage, I used to have 5 special talented silent trials and I used to have 5 special talented Delane's amulets, but as we got access to the Season of Conquest accessories, we kind of stopped. We had to dismantle those ones, and then now in KVK2 I couldn't use these ones, so I kind of didn't have accessories, and I only could manage to reproduce a couple more. So anyways, that's a bit of a drama, but it was good for Lilith to give us the passports back. Now we'll look at the most important screen, I guess, commanders and equipment. So let's have a look at the commanders. So how many legendaries do we have maxed? Well, the answer is quite a lot. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13
Those
14
those aren't
15
maxed.
16. Oh, did I count it wrong? Okay, I did. Okay, let's do it again. 1 2. Thank you for keeping me honest. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26. So including gathering we have 26 27. Okay, so including the gathering ones we have 27 max legendaries. Well, that's pretty good actually. But
By the way,
yeah,
what's your favorite commander?
oh, so my favorite one out of all of this, to be honest, is Khan. The reason why I like Khan, he's not really great for field battles anymore, and I understand that. In Season of Conquest I can't use him, but then so far he has been my favorite, and I'll show you why. So if you go in there, look at the kills. He got 97 million kills. That's a lot of kills.
My God.
And my second favorite is Saladin, again supported by the kills. That's 63 million. So when we played KVK 1 and 2, and we did play KVK 1 twice, we played KVK 2 3 times, and we played Light and Darkness twice. So that's a lot of KVKs where we managed to use Saladin and Khan, and that's where they shined a lot, and that's why they have a lot of kills. And then the next favorite commander, and this is more for Season of Conquest, is Artemisia. We recently did a video where Artemisia I had maxed already, but then Lilith did some changes with her skills and gave us the sculptures back, and yesterday I put all of them back in on Artemisia so that I can use her again in Season of Conquest. Now we'll quickly have a look at the equipments. So I have all the equipments on the marches that I use for Canyon at the moment because KVK is over. So the first one is YSG. YSG is full gold. The only reason why you can see a little bit of a purple there is because I still can't use the Season of Conquest accessories, but full set, yeah. And then the next beat is on Richard. Richard is just purple, nothing special. And then we have some on Charles. So Charles is almost full gold, and again when we can use the hammer it's going to be full gold. So for infantry I'm not going for the set because the set bonus after the 2 piece is march speed, and you don't really need march speed. And then infantry attack, it's not a big thing either. So what I did is the set, I split it up so that Charles can get the bonus. Charles is getting it from the gloves and the helmet, and then we have some of that on Ethelfred. So Ethelfred has 2 items as well, so Ethelfred is still getting the infantry bonus there. So Khan for events only, we have this on him, and we have a full set on Saladin. But when it comes to rallies, I actually take off these 3 items. So Cav defense, Cav health, and Cav health. So these 3 items actually replaces the 3 items from the set on the Saladin. But basically, yes, whether it be cavalry, infantry, or archer, we can do one full gold set for rallies or garrisons. So I think I showed Ethelflaed already. So leadership, so in future it'll go all over to Trajan, and we use 2 archer marches usually. So this is my second archer set. So what we like, what we use more often than others is Twilight Falls. And then sometimes we use this, we used to use this, but I don't really see me using it going forward. For Cav, we have this 10% defense skin, which is very good. I do have a fancy skin from one of the Ark of Osiris top 32, I think. It's not that useful, but I just like looking at it. It's a very nice looking one. And then we have the last Zenith one. So going forward, if I'm using infantry for rally or garrison, then obviously I'm using Atlantis. If I'm using cavalry for rally or garrison, then I'm definitely using the Divine Abode with 10% cav defense. And for anything else, archer rally, archer garrison, or field fighting, I'm going to use the skill damage one. In future, one skin that I want to work towards in Season of Conquest is Topkapi. Yeah, so this is the one I'll get for archers later on, and then I don't have to worry about skins anymore. If there's anything else you would like to know, leave a note in the comment section and we'll get back to you. In future, we'll do a separate video, as I think I mentioned, for marches that we used in KVK 1, 2, and 3, and marches we are preparing for Season of Conquest. So we'll do that later. So bye for now.
Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you never miss a video. And bye from M.